Hi guys, success here correcting biblical misconception. Of course, my response to this question is from a Christian perspective. I'm a practicing Christian, so I'm speaking from a Christian perspective. Now let's dive in. My response to this question will be that this question is like just you making a statement and concluding by yourself without any fact. The bigger question we should be asking is there evidence that God exists? Is there evidence that there is life after death? Now, if there are evidences that truly God exists and there is life after death, then it slashes or it cancels this question from a biblical perspective. Also, so you know that Christianity is not just a religion that is based on rewards after death. Even now, God is walking through lives. Even from history, He has been walking through lives, healing the sick, resurrecting the dead, restoring hope to the hopeless, and a lot of miracles and wonders that you can give name to. So Christianity is not just a religion that is telling you just behave now and there is life after death or there is reward for you after death. No, even now, God is working in our lives and in the lives of people. The Christian faith stands or falls on the fact that did Jesus truly die and resurrect? I don't know if you get it. That is where Christianity, the Christian faith, stands or falls. Did Jesus truly die? And I've said this before, that perhaps you are arguing there are non-biblical and non-religious books that recorded his crucifixion and death. Go and make your research. Today we are in an era where an information is just at the tip of the finger away from you. Just make your research. And if you still do not believe, then so be it. But truly, it has been proven that Jesus truly came to this earth realm. He did miracle signs and wonders here on earth. He taught publicly, he died publicly, and he resurrected alive publicly. So that is where Christianity faith stands on. That Jesus truly came, he did his work here on earth, he died, he resurrected, and he ascended, and he promised to come back again. So if decades or centuries ago, a Messiah was promised to come, and truly, after centuries, a Messiah came. As Jesus also said that I go to prepare a place for you. My Father says there are many mansions. That He's coming back again. He will also come back again. I don't know if you are getting it. So that is where Christianity faith stands on the death and resurrection of Jesus Christ. So if we have evidence that Jesus truly died and resurrected, then this question is already answered. My page here is for feminism movement, and when we talk about feminism, talking about the equality between both genders, and for correcting biblical misconception. The reason why is because there is a trend that I've noticed that in this feministic era that we are, which is not their fault, due to so many ill happenings that have been happening with selfish and wicked men and women doing a lot of things, and then add Bible, weave it inside of it, and making it look as if that is what God's will is. And people are not feeling that, okay, so this is how their God is, then I'm not interested. So my page is dedicated to correcting those misconceptions that comes from the evil that people have been doing a lot from the previous decades. Do you understand? So this is the reason why I am here. The essence of me saying all of this is to say that this question that religion promised reward after life because nobody will come back and say you deceive me, it's on a Christian perspective, it is false because our foundation is built on the death and resurrection of Jesus Christ. A Messiah was promised to come, and the Messiah came, even though decades or centuries, hundreds of years later, he came. If also Jesus has said he will come again and there is life after here, it means it is truly, because over history there is a proven track record of God not telling what a lie. What he has always said have always been true. It always come to pass, though it may tarry, but it will come to pass. I need you to understand as a Christian that there is afterlife. That is why the Bible says, what shall it profit a man to gain the whole world and lose your soul? If you are just watching this video for the first time, my dear, there is life after death. It doesn't just end here. We are primarily a spirit dominant in a body. I don't know if you get. So when you die, it is your body that goes to the dust. Your spirit has a response, has an answer to God to give account of how you spent your life here on earth. There is life after death. There is life after death. So when we see Christians keep saying, live right, do the will of God, those that are truly doing or saying what Christianity truly depicts, you need to understand that they are not just saying it because of here on this earth realm, not just for you to be kind to people, not just for you to be loving to people, not just for you to obey God's will, but because there is life after death. And life after death simply means you are either with God or you are separated from God. So it left for you to choose what you want now that you're in this earth realm. You only enjoy grace. Grace is only about here in the earth realm. You can sin a million times and ask God for forgiveness, minus the consequences you face through. God will still forgive you, and that is only in this earth realm you have grace. The moment or the day your breath ceases, there's nothing like grace for you. Then you go to face your maker and explain how you've lived your life. Is it not better that you live your life justly and how to please God, so that on that last day, since I'm talking to the skeptics now and those that are saying, I don't believe it, is it not better? Christianity is not, I'm not talking about what people have been misinterpreting. That's why this page is here, to redefine and reposition Christianity for what it truly means. Christianity is not a religion that is telling you to do wickedness, or Christianity is not a faith that is telling you to live unjustly or wickedly. No. So is it not better you live in a way that pleases God? And on that judgment day, on that day, you are okay with God when you find out that, oh, truly eternity is real. Or you live your life anyhow and then realize that time that so eternity is real and I did not get, and you are not with God. I remember we're not talking about hundreds of years, we're talking about eternity. No time frame is attached, eternal. Is it not better? So choose your option. Bye guys.